Alright guys, a very nice evening to all of you out there. Nice evening here from the Philippines. This is your virtual captain, Captain John of Ray Philippines Alliance, and we are on a real live stream. Medyo naputol po kanina tayo kasi merong emergency. Okay, so ngayon we will do again our flight from Metro Manila going to Panglao, Bohol. Okay, this is the Airbus A321 of the Airway Philippines Alliance with the new livery care of Sir Gabriel Tulang. Okay, maraming salamat, sir. Okay, so for the moment, we'll expedite what we will do for our craps probe. Punta mo tayo dito. Okay, so print out muna natin yung mga necessary things natin for our departure. Okay, output, FMS plans, RPLL, we're going to RPSP. Alright, this is our papers for this flight. Cruise index natin will be 15. We will be going to RPSP or Panglao, Bohol. Alternative airport is Davao. Cruising altitude is 370 or 37,000 feet. And our black fuel is 7.3 tons. This is our flight plan. So we will be using the Ipata to Romeo departure, or maybe let's expedite our departure using runway 06 pa rin tayo, Ipata to Romeo departure, Bravo 462 Masba, Whiskey 8 Batay, and RPSP. Then this is for our payload for this flight. Packs natin is 20 lang. Okay, so let's bring it on 20. Our cargo will be 10 tons. So this is a relief operations flight going to Panglao, Bohol, virtual relief operations flight, guys. So ang cargo natin will be 10 tons with passengers only 20. Total payload is 12.1%. And for our zero fuel weight is 61.3%. I think hindi, 61.8. Pero adjust natin mamaya. Ayan, 7.5. Apply natin and apply everything. Ayun. Okay, let's bring out our FMC. Okay, so load na lang natin what we have done earlier. Yung na-disrupt na screen. This is Alpha Papa Alpha 002. Cost index natin was or is yun 15. Cruising altitude is 370. Okay, for our zero fuel weights, we have 61.8 tons. Center of gravity is 24.4%, and black fuel natin, adjust na natin to 7.5 tons. Okay. Then, for our flight plan. So, yun, magdi-depart tayo runway 06. Pero tingnan muna natin. Oy, nasaan yung pa natin? If the active, hindi naman kasi wala naman tayong, what do you call that? Active ATC. So let's check the weather report in RPLL. Okay, RPLL 56 minutes ago, winds variable at 2 knots, runway 06 and okay, sorry, okay, little or no wind tayo in variable direction, so runway 0613 usually yan. So mag-depart tayo runway 06 and we'll choose the RNAV departure, Ipata to Romeo. Okay, so mamaya na tayo magpili ng arrival natin. We earlier used the flaps 2 for departure, so 131 for V1 and VR, and 135 for our V2, flaps 2, THS natin up 0.7%, and our flex temperature is 59. Okay, so parang kompleto na. Check na natin, wind data, requested, perf natin balik. Okay. So balik tayo dito. QNH in Manila is 1010 ngayon. Initial climb natin gawin muna nating 7,000 feet for runway 07, just in case meron tayong magkaka-controller in before our departure mamaya. Okay. So request na natin pushback natin.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Okay, there you go. Strobe lights, beacon lights, navigation lights, seatbelt signs, master switch for APU on, and APU start. Okay. So relive tayo guys. This is Alpha Papa Alpha 002 Airbus 321 going to Panglao, Bohol from Ninoy Aquino International Airport here in Manila. Alright. I-checking everything. Parang okay na tayo. Okay, so while waiting for our pushback tractor to be ready, let's prepare our charts.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
For departure. Oops. Ipata to Romeo tayo in departure, guys. Ipata to Romeo. Okay, there you go. Okay, for our departure briefing, this is Jeppesen chart 10-9. Yes, sir. Relief ba? Ano nakalagay ko? Yeah, relief ba? Ba't tinaype me?
So connected and bypass pin and survey. Relief
Yes, sir.
artillery.
Tama sa relief operations, sir. We will be virtually bringing some relief operations for all the people who were affected by the Super Typhoon Odette in Central Visayas. So we're just ravaged by the Super Typhoon, as you can see on the news, sir. That's why I didn't have, or I haven't flown for the past almost 2 days because there's an outage of power and internet. Okay, let's have our departure briefing. Jeppesen chart 10-9 published 1st of October 2021, Manila, Philippines. We are currently parked at Terminal 3, Bay 116, and we're planning to push our aircraft facing southwest. And we'll taxi by November Golf 14 Delta 4 and hold short at Foxtrot 5. And if without traffic, we will continue to taxi Charlie 3 all the way across runway 31, Charlie 3 Hotel 2, holding point for runway 06. And for our departure, we will be using the Ipata to Romeo departure. So this is Jeppesen chart 10-3 Papa, published 28th of March 2020. Effectivity is 26th of March. So Ipata to Romeo departure runway 06, climb course 0262 to 5506 Foxtrot to Tanaw to Falls or at above 11,000 feet to Kawit to Ipata. Alright, that is for our departure briefing. I don't watch the news, too depressing. Okay. I don't blame you, sir. Yeah, it's too depressing. It's a super typhoon. Yeah, it's the winds are so strong that it hit our place here and around midnight. Then I haven't slept from 9 in the evening until maybe around 6 in the morning because of the strong winds. So there are no power, no internet, anything. Okay, as you can see in the news, try to search the effects of Typhoon Odette in Cebu. The Mactan Cebu International Airport was greatly damaged because of the strong winds. Okay, so let's proceed. So pushback tractor is now ready. Let's now turn on our APU bleed. Let's remove our external power. There you go. Okay, let me see. Okay, engine mode selector to norm. Number crosses, bleed pressure is up. Before start checklist, factory preps completed, gear pins and covers remove, add signs on auto. Check adders on nav. Fuel quantity 7.5 tons. Check takeoff data. Initial climb 7,000 feet by reference 1010. Down to the line. Below the line, windows and doors are closed. Beacon is now on. Check thrust levers on idle. Park and brakes as required. And before start checklist is complete. Okay, checking our vicinity. Walang eroplano dito sa VATSIM. Okay, so let's just transmit blindly on Unicom 122 decimal. Well, it's nice to see you at least. Well, yeah, thank you very much, Sir Brett. Hope to see you again here in the Philippines when I go ground online, ATC ground. Alright, so let's go. Manila traffic advisory, Alpha Papa Alpha 002 Airbus 321 Bay 116 Terminal 3 pushing back and starting engines for runway 06. Okay, no objections. Parking brakes release and pressure 0.
Starting pushback, and you may start engine.
And off blocks time set. Alright, so again, engine mode selector to ignite, no umber crosses, bleed pressure is up, starting engine number 1. So guys, this is a relive of our flight earlier because we did have power outage again. That's why our stream was cut off. Okay, so this is again Airway 002, Airbus 321 departing Ninoy Aquino International Airport, and we are going to Bohol Panglao International Airport. Okay. Sandali lang. Ayan. Okay, there's our navigation. Okay, as you can see there, RPLL, that is Romeo Papa Lima Lima, that is Ninoy Aquino International Airport, and we are going to Bohol Panglao International Airport, that is RPSP, the newly built or newly renovated airport in central Philippines. And we are here to deliver some virtual relief operations to the affected area. Alright, engine number 1 is now stable, starting engine number 2. Okay, while waiting for our engine number 2 to be stable, just a short recap for our departure. We will depart the runway 06 of Ninoy Aquino International Airport, and we will be climbing by the Ipata 2 Romeo departure, going to altitude of 37,000 feet. Pero initial climb muna natin is 7,000 feet, and we are expecting some 1 hour and 5 minutes of airtime at an altitude of 37,000 feet going to central Philippines. Alright, there goes the roar of our second engine.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set, pressures up.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Okay, engine number 2 is now stable. Switching off APU bleed and APU master switch. No rain. Engine selector to norm. And let's wait for our hand signals. So pitch trim natin is up 0.7%. Set na natin 0.7%. There you go. Rudder trim is set to 0.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Alright, after start checklist, anti-ice required, ECAM status check, pitch trim set to 0.7%, rudder trim reset to 0, and hand signals and pins will be received and sighted on my left. Okay. Okay, there you go. And after start checklist is complete, let's now set our flaps. Flaps 2, ground spoilers arm. Okay, flaps are now set to 2. Terrain ND will be on my side. Let's turn on our weather systems. Alright guys, this is the Airway Philippines Airbus 321. And we're ready to depart going to Panglao, Bohol. Alright, taxi lights on, running turn-off lights on. And let's now transmit. Okay, right there. And takeoff configuration set. Alright, me see. Manila traffic advisory, Airway 002, Airbus 321 will now commence taxi November, Golf 14 Delta, hold short Foxtrot 5. Okay, parking brakes released, pressure 0. Okay, checking our brakes. Brakes are working properly. Continue to taxi. So as soon as we arrive, after we arrive pala in Panglao, Bohol, let's take a rest for around 15 to 30 minutes, and if possible, we're gonna stream as Manila Ground Controller again. So for the meantime, lipad-lipad muna. Because of the power outage and internet, slow internet connection because of the typhoon, I really miss flying. Okay, let's pause pala muna. Okay, wait. We forgot something. Okay, parking brake set, pressure's up. Let's do our flight controls check. Rudders, full left, full right and neutral. Elevators, full up, full down and neutral. Ailerons, full left, and full right and neutral. Alright, and parking brakes release again, and pressure 0. I'm using Vulkan pero bakit nag-drop ang FPS ko dito? I don't know why. So right guys, for those who just tuned into this stream or will be reviewing this stream at this point, so this is Alpha Papalpha 002 Airbus 321 of Airway Philippines Alliance, and we are doing a virtual relief operations delivery from Manila to Bohol, Panglao, Bohol, for our countrymen who were affected by the Super Typhoon Odette. So we have only 20 passengers on board, but we have 10 tons of cargo going to Central Philippines. Alright, clear on the left side and clear on the right side. Yes, its local name is Odette. Its international name is Rai. Yes, sir, you're right. How come the chat box cannot see the chat box? What's the problem with my chat box? Alright, checking the vicinity, no aircrafts or no departing. Traffic advisory, Airway 002 will now continue taxi Charlie 3 cross 31 Charlie Hotel to holding point runway 06. Okay, since we will be crossing an active runway, strobe lights on, clear on the left and clear on the right. I think Typhoon Rai or local name Odette, is now veering towards Vietnam. And forecasted he will be turning north and northeast, going to the direction of Hong Kong if it maintains its speed and strength. All right, cross runway 31, strobe lights off, or standby I mean. Feeling BTS. Okay, before takeoff checklist, flight controls check, flight instruments check, briefing confirm, flap setting configure 2, V1, VR, V2 flex temperature 131 blue, 135 magenta, flex temperature is 59. ATC set natin, kunyari 4401 tayo. Yan, 4401. And Ika memo take off no blue down to the line. Alright guys, just a short recap before we depart Manila. This is Alpha Papa Alpha 002 live on VATSIM. Call sign Airway 002, Airbus 321, departing Ninoy Aquino International Airport here in Manila. And we will be en route going to Panglao, Bohol, RPSP. Estimated time of airtime I mean is 1 hour and 5 minutes for a cruising altitude of 37,000 feet. This is a virtual relief operations flight. We have 10 tons of cargo on board and only 20 passengers, including crew and pilots. And we choose to depart runway 06. Medyo mabigat tayo ngayon. Alright, so medyo sterile cockpit muna tayo. Saan na ba tayo? Yan, we are already on Charlie 5. Manila Traffic Advisory Airway 002 approaching holding point runway 06 in aircraft on base and final please advise. Alright, no objection, no aircraft on base and final, landing lights off, runway turn-off lights off, and strobe lights on. Okay, let's finish our before takeoff checklist to expedite our departure. Takeoff runway 06 confirmed, cabin crew advised, TCAS on, TAIRA checked, engine mode selector to norm, and packs will be off for this departure. Before takeoff checklist is complete. Clear on the right side, clear on the left side. Clear on the arriving side and clear on the departing side. Manila Traffic Airway 002 lining up runway 06. And we're ready to go. Nose lights to take off. And let's expedite departure. Manila traffic airway 002, rolling runway 06. Power 50%. Engine stable. Manflex 59 SRS runway auto thrust blue checked. Thrust set. $100 knots. V1 and rotate. Positive climb, gear up. Autopilot 1 engage. Thrust climb check. Flaps 1, speed check, flaps 1. Okay, speed managed to 20 knots. Flap 0, speed check, flap 0. Mach 1 on. Passing green dot, ground spoilers disarmed, lights off, back to on. Speed resume as published. And after takeoff climb checklist, landing gear up, flaps retracted, backs are on, down to the line. Right, continue climb 370. Manila traffic advisory, airway 002 now airborne passing 6,800 feet on Ipata to Romeo departure, IFR Panglao, Bohol. Alright, 8,000 feet. Still climbing. Okay, there's one Katay. Saan kaya sa Katay papunta? Yes, going to Manila. Ayan. Okay. $10,000 feet, landing lights off. Okay, no turbulence. Just after we clear these clouds na lang. Terrain ND will be off. Okay, passing transition altitude, standard set. Passing flight level 117. Now, no difference down to the line after takeoff climb checklist is complete. Okay, let's clear RadNav. Progress page set to RPSP. No runway yet. Progress page reports 229 nautical miles before our top of descent. Alright, seatbelt signs off. Alright guys, and we're now airborne and we are now en route to Panglao, Bohol to deliver these relief operations. About 3 days ago, we had a series of tornadoes sweep through 4 states. To give you an idea of distance, it had damaged path the length of Luzon Island. Yeah, I heard of it, sir. Okay, there's already a disturbance, weather disturbance also in the States. Whoa, Luzon Island, that's... let me see, I'm not sure whether, but Luzon Island is around 430 miles long. Whoa, 4 states. Yeah, so this year is going to be going out with all kinds of craziness. Yes, sir. Well, Typhoon Odette typhoon was forecasted not to be a super typhoon. However, when it veered towards the Philippines, maybe it just passed Palau Island, it gained strength and became a super typhoon. Excuse me. And it's just passed here in our place 2 nights ago, and the winds are so strong. I haven't slept for more than 6 hours from 9 in the morning until 3 or 4 in the morning, and we have no power for almost 2 days. We have no internet for almost 2 days, and some of my friends also were have flown because of due to internet problems. Well, in real life, there are many damaged aircraft, especially general aviation damaged aircraft, GA aircraft in Mactan, Cebu. So all my prayers are also with them. The whole Visayas region of the Philippines, from Eastern Visayas to Central Visayas to Western Visayas. Oh yeah, that's cause here. What do you mean, sir, that I am a doctor? I don't get it. Alright, so we're almost 20,000 feet. Okay, let's check on VATSIM. We are still on Luzon Island. I think so. Let me see. Okay, Luzon Island. What time is it for you? Right now, it's 26 minutes past the hour 7 in the evening. But it's my vacation leave, so I'll be back in the hospital after Christmas. I filed my leave until after Christmas. Okay, let's check our navigation screen. Let's increase its range at 160 nautical miles. Let's maximize at 180. Okay, this is our route. So Ipata, Masba, Batay, then to RPSP. Okay, so I gonna wait. Brief. I wonder what SID I will be using when I arrive. RPLL to RPSP. Batay. Runway 03, Batay. Okay, Batay 1 Papa. Okay, Batay 1 Papa. Okay. Some places put doctors on call to help with emergency events. Yes, sir. We have a certain group of doctors, what we call doctor herbarius, or even doctors that are usually used in being deployed in emergency situations. So most of them, or some of them, are already on the field, but however, there are many islands that were affected by the typhoon, Its first landfall was in Siargao Island. It's one of the famous islands here in the Philippines. That's on the side of the Pacific Ocean. Sorry, the man. Good evening, sir. This is a real life of a flight earlier. So where was I? So it landed landfall in Siargao Island, in Samar, then part of Bohol, which is I'm going right now, and the Negros Island, which is just across the sea of my hometown. Then it went to the Panay Gulf and going to Palawan Island, that is also the world's famous island. Then I think it's now veering towards Vietnam, if I'm not mistaken. Beh, nasaan na siya ba ngayon? Let me check. Nasaan na siya ngayon? Right. Okay, so yeah, it's already veering towards Vietnam right now. Yeah. Right, that's the Typhoon Rai, international name, local name that is now veering towards Vietnam. And judging the size of it, it became smaller, but I think it's still stronger. It still packs strong winds right now. Yeah, this is the typhoon. Yes, it was tracking to Vietnam. So Vietnam must prepare. This is a strong typhoon. I don't know at this moment it is still categorized as a super typhoon. So usually the typhoons that pass by the Philippines were weakened because of many islands. Because the Philippines, usually the Philippines is the one protects the rest of Southeast Asia from typhoons. But this is a strong typhoon. It's veering towards Vietnam. Typhoon, that means there's a chance that the tail will arrive here then. Not so. According to the forecast, it will be rolling towards the northeast, towards the area of Hong Kong. That's the forecast. It needs to track north and take out north. However, it will not really reach North Korea. If it wants to reach North Korea, it has to pass Hong Kong, Shanghai, and even South Korea. Okay, so you demand typhoon. That means there's a chance that it will arrive here then. Or might be the monsoon rains. I don't know. Monsoon ba ngayon? Hindi pa. But it might bring some rain to parts of Malaysia. So that's the typhoon that's going to that went through the Philippines in the past 2 days, guys. Rainy season. Yeah. Usually the rainy season or the wet season here in the Philippines goes through until, let me see, January, February, then at March we start the dry season, or what we call the summer season. Basically our winter. Yeah. So rainy season pa lang nga, lamig-lamig na eh. Alright, so we are still at 32,000 feet, 3,000 feet more no. Let me see, 5,000 feet more to go and we will reach our cruising altitude. And right now we are 168 nautical miles before our top of descent. I don't know why is my chat box not... Okay, wait, I'm just gonna try to place it again here. Chat box, where are you? Widgets pala. Yun. Okay, standby. Yun, chat box. Add source. Add source. Laki na to. Hopefully lalabas na yung mga chat ninyo. Kasi parang I'm just talking to myself. How crazy would it be if I just decided to snow instead? Well, basically, I haven't tried flying in snow virtually here in X-Plane. And in real life, I haven't experienced snow. The closest I could get to snow is fall when we went to South Korea in Seoul. That was fall. And that was already too cold for us, around 2 or 3 degrees. We're not used to that temperature. Alright, where are we? Alright, so stand by guys. So just put your just type your chat. I don't know why. Why is my Twitch chat not working on my screen? Oh my gosh. Alright, wait. Anyway. Okay, let's now check our arrival in RPSP in Ponghol, Panglao. Okay, according to SIM brief for runway 06 in 03 in use, we'll use the Batay 1 Papa arrival. So arrival. Okay, there's no ILS in runway 03, so let's use RNAV and Batay 1 Papa arrival, no via. Okay, let's double check our flight plan. Masba, Batay, Mactan, Tubig, Daisy, Peanut, Kisses. We seriously, first time. Peanut, Waypoint, Peanut, Waypoint, Kisses. Okay, sorry for the laugh. This is my first time. SPO3 Alpha. Okay, SPO3 Alpha, SPO3 Bravo, then straight in running for runway 06. First time to encounter those waypoints. No, that's the reason. Okay. The only tool you'll get here is hailstorms, which are close enough to us. Yes. We had hailstorms here in the Philippines, especially during typhoons also. But personally, I haven't seen hailstorm. Thank God. It'll hurt, but good enough, I guess. So, wag naman. It will damage our houses and cars if I'm... Bakit tayo lumabas ng chat? Anong problema nito? Ano kaya problema ng chat na to? Dali lang guys ha. Okay, we're now at 37,000 feet guys. Kailan pa yung magta-top of descent? Parang hindi ko nakikita yung top of descent natin. We are 171 nautical miles before our top of descent. Yun pala, we will commence our top of descent at waypoint Batay. Then we will be overhead commencing Mactan, Cebu before we proceed to Bohol Island. Ayan. Okay, current speed is 448 nautical miles ground speed, and we have a headwind against us at 15 knots. Pwede ba yung ma-increase ang speed natin? Mach decimal 8. Okay, then let's make it Mach decimal 8 na lang. Alright, nasaan ba tayo? Okay, under the Manila FIR, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 aircrafts flying, one of which is us. APA 002. Oh, yan. Okay, so far so good pa naman yung weather natin. Okay. Alright guys, this is a short recap for our flight. This is Alpha Papa Alpha 002 live on VATSIM, call sign Airway Philippines Airbus 321, doing a real live virtual relief operations to the typhoon hit province of Bohol, and we are now heading to Panglao International Airport in Bohol. We're just expecting some 1 hour and 5 minutes of airtime. And right now, oh my gosh, I forgot to turn on our chrono time, but we are already airborne for around 20 minutes. And we are now cruising at our cruising altitude of 37,000 feet. Nasal, hi there, sir. Nasal, hi. The 787 is good for fly on X-plane or not? Okay, honestly, sir, I haven't tried the 787. To be honest, I'm an Airbus baby. So I cannot give you a right answer if 787 is good to fly. But I had friends who are using 787. Alright, sir, no worries. Welcome to the stream. Alright. Alright guys, this is our Airbus A321 with the Airway Philippines livery, and we are now at the altitude of 37,000 feet. And this is a virtual relief operations flight going to Panglao, Bohol, Central Philippines, and we have only 20 passengers on board, and let me see, yeah, 10 tons of cargo. Okay. That is a virtual airline here in the Philippines, or that's my group, Airway Philippines Alliance. Actually, that virtual airline is born on RFS. If you know RFS is Real Flight Simulator on Android and in Apple mobile phones. So I'm a member of APA. So some of us already migrated to X-Plane 11. Some of us are using Infinite Flights. Some are still at RFS. Some are at X-Plane Mobile. Right, balik tayo sa cockpit. Medyo maingay. Okay, so we are 64 miles inbound Batay. Okay, we will now be checking the weather in Bohol, Panglao, RPSP. Okay, so makikita niyo sa screen ko dyan. Oh, bakit runway 21 na to? Okay, it's not updated pala. Sorry. Okay. Oy, update ka. Okay, it's not updated. So, let's check active sky. Bakit walang RPSP? Okay, hindi pa kilala si RPSP. Okay, RPVM na lang tayo. The closest airport in Bohol, Panglao, Lapu-Lapu, Mactan, Cebu. This is the closest airport with METAR. Ground temperature is 28. Visibility is good, more than 10 kilometers. They are already experiencing light rain right now. Dew point is 22 degrees. Surface winds 52 degrees at 6 knots. And pressure is 1009 hectopascals. Okay. Well, okay. Bakit hindi ito nagre-reset? Anyway. Alright, so we are now 125 miles from our top of descent. Wala ko na problema. Okay guys, just a short recap for flight. This is Alpha Papa Alpha 002 Airbus 321 live on VATSIM, and we are now maintaining our cruising altitude of 37,000 feet, and we are 120 nautical miles before our top of descent to our destination, which is RPSP or Bohol Panglao International Airport. And we have departed Ninoy Aquino International Airport, ICAO code Romeo Papa Lima Lima, around 30 minutes ago. We have 20 passengers on board and 10 tons of cargo. This is a virtual relief operations flight going to Central Philippines for our countrymen who were greatly affected by the super typhoon Odette, international name Rai. So as you can see on the weather window there, that is already the live radar radar feed of Super Typhoon Rai veering towards Vietnam as of the moment. It's already on the West Philippine Sea. Okay. So try natin after we land in Panglao, we will be streaming as ground controller in Manila if walang mga magpo-control sa Manila. Mas pa pala, tagal ng flight ah. Okay, prepare na lang natin charts ko. RPSP. Taiwan pa ka. Dada talaga ng peanut and kisses. Seriously. Okay, checking our fuel flow for this flight. Current fuel on board is 5,600 tons or 5,600 kilograms, I mean. Then our fuel flow is 1130. Okay, so our fuel is still good for 2 hours and a half worth of airtime. So our alternative airport pala guys is Davao International Airport, which is in southern Philippines. So that is around let me see, that is around 181 nautical miles away. Okay, ayan. Okay, let's read the let's later forecast on Typhoon Rai. Okay, seeing part of Malaysia, Seri Demand, there are also a lot of rain. Malaysia, part of northern Indonesia and Singapore, there's a lot of rain here. Nani Watts. Nani what? Saan ba yan? These yellow ones are heavy rain clouds. I think so. So part of Kuala Lumpur and Medan are experiencing some heavy rainfall right now also. Well, not compared at these orange ones from the typhoon. Yeah, it's raining heavily outside right now. I see in the radar. Yeah. Wait, stand by. Okay, we are now, let me see. Yeah, 867 nautical miles before our top of descent. Let's now have our arrival briefing. Okay guys, so our arrival, we will be using the Batay 1 Papa arrival. This is Jeppesen chart 10-2, published 6th of September 2019. Effectivity is 12th of September. Batay 1 Papa arrival. Batay 1 Papa, from Batay to Mactan VOR to Too Big to Daisy to Peanut at or above 5,000 feet, then to Kisses at or above 4,000 feet. And for our Arnab approach in runway 03, this is Jeppesen chart 12-1, published 6th of September 2019. Effectivity is 12 September. Final approach course 32 degrees, mandatory altitude is 2,000 feet, and our MDA for Type C aircraft is C and D 341 feet. Minimum sector altitude around the aerodrome is on the northwest at 5,100 feet. Airport elevation 43 feet, runway elevation is 35 feet. In case of a misapproach, climb course 032 degrees to 4,000. And at 1,000, turn right direct to Peanut to Kisses and hold as instructed by our ATC. So sa Kisses yung holding point natin at 4,000. And for our aerodrome chart, this is Jeppesen chart 10-9, published 27th of December 2019, runway 03 with a length of 2,500 meters. I don't know if we could make it to Echo 2, but if not, okay, all aircraft from 319 and above shall not be allowed to make a 180 turn on any part of the runway except at the turn pad areas at the end of the runway, and must strictly follow the nose wheel guide. Okay, so hindi tayo. Let's just follow the instructions here. So all aircraft from 8319 and above, so 8321 tayo, that includes us, shall not be allowed to make a 180 turn to any part of the runway except at the turn pad areas. Close to aircraft without a functioning two-way radio, however, agricultural aircraft may be allowed to operate when under the maintenance only prior to coordination with control. Unless otherwise instructed by the ATC, all aircraft landing at runway 03 shall taxi in via Echo 2. For aircraft landing at runway 21, taxi in via Echo 1. All base 3 to 9 may be used by 80 to 1 or lower category aircraft which wingspan of less than 118 feet. Higher category aircraft may be allowed to use base 3 Yankee 3579 Yankee, provided no other aircraft are parked or are expected to park adjacent to it. Okay, so ano tayo doon? All base 3 to 9. All base 3 to 9. Okay, pwede tayo na mag-park. Alright, and that concludes our arrival briefing, guys. Let's go back to our FMC. We are now 42 miles for that. Alright, current fuel on board 5,300 kilograms. Okay, good for 2.5, almost 2.3 hours pa. So, all goods pa tayo. Okay, well technically we are already airborne for 40 minutes. Expected airtime lang natin is 1 hour and 5 minutes. So around 25 minutes to go before we arrive on our destination. Weather and traffic permit. Okay, here is the latest weather information for our destination airport. We are expecting some showers, light rain, good visibility of more than 10 kilometers. Ground temperature is 28 degrees Celsius, surface winds 52 degrees at 6 knots, inclination is 1009. Okay, we are now 14 miles before our top of descent. Okay, 5 miles. Alright, traffic advisory Airway 002, leaving flight level 370 on initial descent via the Batay 1 Papa arrival, expecting runway 03 Arnab approach, Panglao, Bohol. Okay, idle ng ating engines. Beginning descent na tayo, guys. Okay, we are now already over Cebu Island, northern Cebu. And we'll be overhead commencing Mactan. Okay, so may problem yata yung VATSIM. Okay, that's already Mactan Cebu International Airport. Okay, medyo speed up natin yung descent natin. Wala pa naman tayo sa 10,000 feet or less. So, okay pa tayo. More than 250 yung speed natin. Okay, overhead Mach 10. We are now inbound waypoint 2 big. Okay, 20,000 feet. Okay, around 15,000 feet we'll be having our approach checklist. We are still at 16,500 feet, maintaining a speed of 340 knots, expediting our descent to our destination. There goes our destination airport. Okay, there's one aircraft there. Problema ni VATSIM. Problema si VATSIM. Okay, let's do our approach checklist. Briefing confirm ECAM status check. Seatbelts are now on. And minimum set na natin to... Ano nga yung minimum set natin? 341. Okay, QNH in our destination 1009. Temperature is 28 degrees Celsius and winds 5-2 at 6 knots. Okay, passing transition at the QNH at 1009. Here you go. Panglao traffic advisory Alpha Papa Alpha 002 on right downwind for runway 03. Terrain ND will be on my side, landing lights on. Auto brakes on medium. Okay, we are still above 250 knots at less than 10,000 feet. And we're trying to slow down now. Waypoint Daisy 8,000 meter. Alright. Speed brakes muna tayo. Alright guys, this is a short recap of our flight. We are already on the right downwind for runway 03 in Panglao, Bohol. We are almost reaching 8,000 feet. We have slowed down to 215 knots, allowable speed below 10,000 feet. And this is again RPA or Alpha Papa 002, Airway 002, Airbus 321. And we are now on our right downwind for runway 03. Airbus 321 with 10 tons of cargo, virtual relief operations to Panglao, Bohol for our countrymen who were affected by the Super Typhoon Odette. And we departed Manila Ninoy Aquino International Airport around 50 minutes ago. Ay, hindi pala LS. Wala namang LS pa. Sorry. Okay, he's already moving. Okay, nag-move na si Philippine 514. Hopefully mag-hold short siya. Panglao traffic advisory, Alpha Papalpha 002 turning base for runway 03. Okay, approach phase activated. Autopilot 2 engage. Final up checked. Flaps 1, speed check. Flaps 1. Panglao traffic advisory, Alpha Papalpha 002 turning final, expecting Arnab approach runway 03. Okay, flaps 2, speed check, flaps 2. Alright, gear down. Flaps 3, speed check. Flaps 3, transponders arm. Flaps 4, speed check, flaps 4. Cabin crew advised. Landing checklist, cabin crew advised. Auto thrust on speed. Auto brakes on medium. Ika memo landing no blue. Landing checklist complete. Okay, cabin crew be seated for arrival. Right, autopilot is engaged. My controls. Diesel spoilers, reverse screen, 70 knots. Manual braking. Alright, flaps retracted, spoilers disarmed. Okay, after landing checklist, flaps retracted, spoilers disarmed, radar is off, predictive windshield is off, down to the line, below the line, APU master switch on, and APU start. Alright guys, we just arrived here at Panglao Bohol International Airport, and after we park our aircraft, let's do a quick recap of our arrival here in Panglao. Clear on the right side and clear on the left side. Alright, landing lights off, Strobe lights off. Taxi lights. Running turn lights off. Clear on the right side and clear on the left side. Kaya tayo mag-park dito. Okay, taxi lights off. Clear on the right and clear on the left. Okay. Parking brake set and pressure's up. Alright. APU bleed is now on. Turning off engine number 2. N1 less than 10%. Shutting down engine number 1. And beacon lights off and seatbelt signs off. Alright, and we are now attaching our ground services and APU bleed off, and we are here after landing checklist. Flaps okay, parking checklist, APU bleed is now on, engines off, seatbelt signs off, external lights off, fuel pumps off, and parking brakes shocks are on. Alright guys, and we are now here at Panglao Bohol International Airport, and now let's disconnect on VATSIM and let's have a quick recap of our arrival here in Panglao. I hope we could get a good or nice tower view. Yes, meron tayong magandang tower view guys. Okay, let's now start with our external right wing view. Tingnan natin kung anong arrival natin guys. Ano ba to? Wrong animation. What happened to the animation? Alright. Okay, let's now have our left wing passenger view of arrival. Hindi ko alam bakit nag-activate yung flap sa animation sa direct cap. Alright, this is our left wing passenger view. Arnab approach, runway 03 in Panglao. Yan o. Bakit kaya nag-activate to? Mali yung animations. right, there you go, our left wing passenger view. And our final view for this recap is our tower view. Ano kaya nangyari doon? Bakit kaya Alright, let's check it. Oo nga, no? May problema sa animations natin. Alright, there you go, guys. Alright, guys, thank you for watching this stream, Sir Yudaman and Sir Brett, and for our new chatmate, Nasal. Thank you for guys for staying with me for this flight, and for those who will be reviewing this flight, thank you very much. Don't forget to hit that like or follow button below in order for you to get notified on our next stream. Maybe I'll just take a rest, and maybe at 9 o'clock Philippine time, we'll go again live as a ground controller in Manila, Philippines. Alright, this is your virtual captain John, and we just arrived here at Panglao Bohol International Airport for the virtual relief operations for the victims of Super Typhoon Odette. We have 10 tons of cargo and only 20 passengers on board. We departed Ninoy Aquino International Airport around 1 hour and 5 minutes ago, and we did have a cruising altitude of 37,000 feet. Alright, guys. Alright, guys, hope to see you on our next stream, maybe after 30 minutes or so, or maybe tomorrow. But nevertheless, stay safe, guys, and hope you have a nice day ahead of you, wherever you are in the world. This is again your virtual captain John saying adios, mga amigos. Bye.